Hey guys, welcome to my channel Avi's Data Revolution. So today I'm going to discuss on Apache Hive and its few functionalities. I have added this video as part of my Hive playlist so you guys can explore. So this tutorial will actually showcase you how to create a database, create a table and insert data into that table, create a backup of the table existing in Hive. Also, I would suggest you guys to check this official documentation page, this Apache Hive tutorial official documentation. Here you guys will have all the details of the Hive related stuffs. Anyways, I will be giving you the demo in some moment. So let's see our today's agenda. So basically we will be logging into Hive, creating databases, creating tables, inserting data from one table to another table, then using distinct function in Hive to remove duplicates. Now let's see what is the prerequisites. So guys, I will be showcasing my demo on Mac and you guys can have Windows or Mac, anything. And the most important thing is you should be having access to the VM or Big Data Labs. And in that, Hive should be installed and configured in the VM Labs. And always you can just go and type Hive in order to see like whether the Hive exists or not. So let's get back to the demo then. Okay, so this is my terminal. So what I will do is I will be showcasing my demo in this. Basically, since I'm a Mac user, I am using item 2. You guys can use your official terminal app for Mac as well. In Windows, you can directly go to the Big Data Labs or VM, or through PowerShell, you can connect through anything for Windows. So let's get back to the Hive thing first then. Now let me connect to my Big Data Lab. So this is my Big Data Lab. Let me connect to it. Boom, we are connected. Awesome. Now let's see which is the operating system we'll be working on. So this is my Linux operating system, as you guys can see, and this is my host name. Great. Now let's see Hive. Okay, so as you can see, you need to give a service name in order to start Hive. Actually, this is the parameters. You don't need to do anything, or specifically you can start Hive as of now for practice purpose, just like this. Just give as Hive. No need to give any service name or any properties. Just like in order to start, just press Hive and boom, you will be entered into the Hive console. So guys, you need to consider this thing. Since we are inside the Hive console, this default means we are using the default database. So now let's begin with our agenda. As I have mentioned, what's our agenda first? Let's see, logging into Hive is done, then creating databases. Now let's create some database. So as you can see, we are in the default database. Now let's create our own database. Let's create database. Let's give Hive day 1. Great, we have created the Hive database. Now let's see whether it's created or not. We can always go and check like show tables like, give the wildcard search in case you don't remember your database name exactly. So what you can do is you can just give the wildcard search like this. Sorry, my bad. It will be show databases like. So as you can see, we have this database is created. Now we need to use this database because currently we are inside default. Now let's do this and you can see the change. So you can see our Hive prompt has changed to Hive day 1. Now let's create a simple table. So as of now, I think you guys won't be seeing any tables inside the database. Correct? There is no output. Now let's create a simple table. With the statement create table, you need to give a table name. Let me give table 1 underscore demo. Then you need to open the brackets. You need to give name as the first column, like you can give any name, like, and its data type will be string. I hope you guys know all the data types which is comfortable, like which is suitable for the Hive, and you guys think it's suitable for your column name. So basically, I will give name string, and for example, what I will give is age. Let's give age as integer and current date as date as my data type. After this is done, just press enter. I think there is some issues. Let me see. Okay, yeah, I know what's the issue is. I will tell you guys what's the issue is. Let me change to created date. Yeah, you can see my table got created without error. So previously what has happened was I have given current date, but in Hive current date itself is an identifier. Like for example, if I give select current date, it's a function. So you cannot give a function name as a field name. So that's why it showed me this error, like identifier parser error. I hope this is clear. So we have our table 1 demo created. Now let's do show tables since we are inside this database. Let's give show tables. Excellent. We have our first table created. Now see what are the column names present. I will give desk, extended, table 1 demo. So this is kind of stuff which basically give you all your table details, and this is your column name. You can see I have declared 3 column names. You can see here name, string, age, and created date as date. So but do you think like we need to format? Sorry, my bad. Let me increase the size. Yeah. So don't you think like this is kind of compact? So you need to have a good visual like representation of your describe table statements. So what you guys need to do is just give describe extended, not extended, give formatted your table name and press enter. Now see, it looks beautiful. See, now you have a table-like structure. Most likely your RDBMS kind of structure. You will get your mostly into the formatted manner, like your location where the actual HDFS files will be stored and everything, your cert day libraries, this and all I will cover in all the next section. This is not as part of the agenda. So basically this is how you can see your table has been created with these properties. So we are very good now, as of now. Now next we need to see what is our next agenda. So we have created tables. Now we need to insert data into the tables. So first way we can insert is insert. Now let me check my table name. Okay, it's table 1 demo. So the syntax will be insert into my table name, insert into table name, give values as your name will go in the first, for example Avi, age 25. Then you need to give out this current date, what today is. Let's see, today is 20 June. Then we will give 2020 06 20. Okay, press enter. So our job has started. So you can see our ID has been created. Excellent. So we just need to wait some time and see a map and reduce job has triggered. We will see whether our data gets populated or not. We need to wait. Excellent. So let's see what we get. Let me see. It's table one. I just need to copy the table name, do a select star. You can see my data. This is my data. Now, if I need multiple statements needs to be inserted at once, like insert statement, multiple insert statements. So what you need to do is just copy, paste this two statements. Let me just change some of the things. Let me give you John. Let be age as 15. John is young. Now let me see, change this name as well. It's Michael. Age is 27. Okay, press enter. So we have two insert statements parallelly given, and we just need to wait for the data to be populated. And we will just do a select star on that top of the table in order to see like whether the data is loaded or not. So okay, I can see first record has been loaded. You can see the okay, the time taken, and the second ID is automatically generated for the second insert statement. We just need to wait. Boom, it's done. So you can see the statistics. It's number of files 3, number of rows 3, total size of the table. Excellent. Now let's do a select star from table1 underscore demo. Excellent. You can see 3 tables. Now this is the logic where we are appending the data into the table. Now for example, we need to overwrite this table. We don't need this data anymore. So, and before the thing is like, sorry, my bad. So what I'm telling is like, you need to overwrite this table and you need to take the backup of the existing table before overwriting the original table. So what you can do is, check this out. Create table table1 underscore demo underscore backup as select star from table1 demo. Boom, it started. I'm just creating a backup table out of table 1 without declaring any create table statements. How cool is it, right? Just check the process, and this syntax and all is very much similar. Everything you will be getting in the documentation, and obviously from Hive documentation point, it's amazing documentation provided. You guys can always check this out. So it's done from here. So now let's see whether we succeeded or not. Now let's see whether the table is created or not. Show tables. Boom, we can see 2 tables created. Amazing. Demo and demo backup. Don't worry about this. These are the temporary tables which internally Hive creates in order to store the values. If you see, internally it's in the cache memory. So for example, if I give select star from this intermediate table, you can see 1 record. See, if I give select star from 2, so you no need to consider this one. This will be managed by Hive. Okay, now let's see. Our consideration will be table1 demo content should be exactly same as table1 demo backup, since we took the backup from table1. Now just do a select star from table1 demo. Exactly, we got 3 rows. Now let's see what's the content for backup. Boom, it's the exactly same thing we got. So we are good, right? Now what we need to do is we need to overwrite the table1 demo with, for example, single record. We don't need this data anymore in this table. What we can do, we cannot drop the table, right? So one way we can do is we can do truncate table, or else directly what we can do is we can insert overwrite table, then give table name, and you need to pass the value through which, like for example, I don't need this, I need someone named Jenny. Jenny should be there in my table with age 24 and date, for example, 2020 06 20, right? So our objective is this three data will be removed and only it will be replaced with Jenny. Let's see how it goes. Excellent, excellent. Now let's see. Verify. Select start. See, we don't have any other records. We have only Jenny. But in backup, we have our old records. Select demo. I think I have given backup as the name. Great, great. We have three records here and we have one record over here. So our objective is done. So we are quite good with insert statements for this point. So this is done. This is done. Now this using the distinct function to remove the duplicate rows. So what we can do is, let's suppose I insert again in the table demo. Let me use the insert into. For example, I will use the same Jenny 24, and again I will keep Michael as is. Okay, now if I put insert statements, you just need to wait because we have the insert statement takes a bit of time and it totally depends on the cluster capacity, your speed and all, and how much is your cluster usage at that point of time when you are running the query. So now let's see our data in the table demo. Okay, so you have Jenny twice. Okay, obviously from business point of view, nobody wants duplicate records, right? So how can you see your data without the duplicate records? Just give distinct as the keyword. This is an identifier from your table. Let's see what it shows. Don't worry about that. These are the internal configuration. If not mentioned, then it will take the default value set. It is all configured in the HDFS-site.xml. We just need to wait. Excellent. So you can see I got my Jenny and Michael, Jenny as once and Michael, because it has removed the duplicates. Right? You got what I'm trying to say? This query has given me two records, two distinct records, but my actual table contains three records. So guys, that's all from my side as of today. So right, all right then, have a great day. Bye bye, see you, and hope you like my video. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. I'll be uploading videos on all the stuffs related to Hive, Scoop, PySpark, data visualization and everything. So that's all. We'll meet again in the next video. Bye bye.